Hi, Chef Jason Bruner here. Tuesday tip. Today we are doing beer batter. Now we have some simple ingredients to make this beer batter. Now we have all-purpose flour. We have a special blend of seasonings, cayenne pepper, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, some black pepper. A lot of special stuff goes into there. You have to come on down to 1801 to see that. And we also have some dried herbs. Today I'm using thyme, but you can use a little bit of oregano. You can use a little bit of maybe a little rosemary if you're trying to get it real flavorful and bring those oils out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of our all-purpose flour right here in the bowl. Then we're gonna add a little bit of our seasoning. That way we get a little bit of spice. All that's gonna come through as you dip it in your tartar sauce, or you're putting a little bit of that malt vinegar on it. Now we have our dried thyme. Now for me, the dried thyme really elevates it. You're layering these flavors, right? You're putting it all together. Now, don't forget your beer. Now your beer has all that carbonation in there. That's gonna give it some of that lift, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our beer just about half, right? We don't want to pour all of our ingredients because we might not need them all. We want to look for the consistency that we want. So I'm going to go ahead and whisk this all together. And as you see, it's kind of all getting clumpy, right? So that tells me right there, another Tuesday tip is I may need a little bit more beer because we want it to be nice and smooth, and we wanted to be able to dip that beer right in there. It's getting a little bit clumpy right here, still just a little bit. So I'm gonna whisk to try to get all that stuff to come together. As you can see, it's starting to come together really nice. And that is becoming a beer batter. Now what we'll do here is we'll add just a touch more. Now you see all those suds? That's what's giving that nice fluffiness to that flour and those spices. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. This is really turning out to be a really good beer batter. You can do a lot of different things with this. And let's just say for a Tuesday tip that we wanted to make this batter, but we wanted to do something sweet. Now we've all been to the state fair where we've had deep fried Oreos or Twinkies or things like that. Then you would just use the same process. Maybe not beer, maybe you would use some soda water. Maybe instead of the spices, you may use some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some thyme. Bring all that stuff together. Still throw some little herbs in there. That's gonna bring those oils out, and you're gonna get a beautiful, beautiful product. Now what we have here, now I'm gonna whisk. Beautiful. Get all those clumps out. We want it nice and smooth, Keep whisking. That's the trick here. You want to whisk. You want to get it all nice and smooth. Look at that. Now that is a beautiful beer batter. Now what we'll do is we'll dip our fish right in there. Don't forget, there's another Tuesday tip in here. Whenever you're doing fish and chips or you're doing deep fried fish in the batter, you want to roll it in flour first. You always want to roll it in flour first. That flour is going to allow it to stick on there. So we roll it in flour, then we take our fish, dip it right in our batter, and then take that batter, go right into the fryer, and you are gonna have a delicious and beautiful fish fry right at your own house. So if I helped you here today, let us know, shoot us an email. Any other Tuesday tip ideas you have, let us know, and maybe you'll see your Tuesday tip on the next Tuesday tip.